Why should you start a personal brand today? Now, you're probably thinking, Brock, why the fuck are you making this video? You've literally been doing this for less than 2 months and you're talking about it. Now, you have a point in this. However, that is the exact reason why I'm making the video, because a lot's already changed for me. And so, therefore, I think it's pretty important that you guys start as soon as possible as well. Now, the first thing, guys, that I want to go into about, why it's so important to begin and, build your personal brand is networking opportunities. Networking opportunities is very hard to find, especially if you're a guy out there that wants to win and you're traveling a lot. And so for this reason, it's pretty important that, you have some sort of brand behind you so people know who you are. Now, with this, without people guessing who you are, or what you're about or your general beliefs, they don't need to anymore. They can see in seconds just by scrolling through your Twitter or your YouTube videos, guys. Like it's very easy for someone to know pretty quickly what you're about and who you are and your general vibe. And once you just gain slight respect in anything that you post or, whatever it is, instantly you're going to notice that your network opportunities are going to broaden, mainly just because you have that first bit of trust from someone. And sometimes, guys, people are going to reach out to you because you might be in a certain business model, or they just completely agree with exactly what you say. Finding like-minded guys is one of the hardest parts, as I said before, guys, especially when you're just leveling up and, you feel kind of like a bit of a fucking alien. So that's why it's pretty important that you do this, build your brand, and it will no longer be something that you have to try and find in terms of the people, guys. Like, they're going to come to you. So, if you don't build your brand, you're constantly going to be having to try and find people yourself, because no one's going to know who the fuck you are. However, if you just start posting, things that you believe in or your journey, things like that, you're going to notice that it's going to be a lot easier when it comes to hanging out with like-minded bros, or even just having extra business opportunities, guys. Super important. Next thing is accountability. It makes you super accountable going forward, guys. Authenticity is the main thing you must follow when building your brand. It's probably the main thing that you should take from this video, guys. If you are going to go ahead and do this, be the guy that literally posts exactly what he thinks. Don't lie, don't bullshit. Be exactly who you are, authentic to your own person, because people can smell it from a mile away. Now, if you don't stick to what you say or do the things that you said you were going to do, you're also going to lose respect for yourself and the others around you, guys. If you're posting about, what you're doing in the gym or the goals that you have or whatever it is, guys, and, a couple months later you slack off, well, that's on you and you look like a dickhead. So it's important in terms of this aspect as well, I think. And then when you're building your personal brand, basically there's just an extra firecracker up your ass to make sure you win, guys. It just really does make you more accountable. If you want to provide value to the people and help others as well, guys, you must be growing daily yourself. Whether it's books, courses, mentors, whatever it is. If you're a guy out there that's, preaching advice or, documenting his journey, you're not going to be fucking living this boring life. You're not going to be doing nothing. It's really just an extra thing there to obviously keep you accountable and just make sure you're constantly growing. Because if you're growing, then obviously the people around you are growing as well due to the advice you're giving. Next important thing, guys, is overall, if you just start, you're going to have a better story and more trust from everyone in regards to your story. So imagine looking back on the videos you created when you started out your journey, like 5, 10, 30 years from now. Like, just think about that, guys. It'd be a pretty cool feeling, right? Now, even to me, if you look back at my old videos on my YouTube channel, I started when I was like, 19. And just looking back on those videos is super cool. I'm going to keep them up forever. I don't like watching them. They're a bit cringy. But guys, that feeling of just looking back, fucking, 6 years ago is crazy. And the only thing I regret is not posting more, So keep that in mind. The next thing, guys, is you're just going to build trust with your audience. They see where you started, how bad you were on camera, your growth throughout the years, and this is overall just going to be a better story and gain more trust. Like, I don't give a shit where you are in terms of money, life, whatever. It'll be pretty cool, guys, if you just fucking start posting some stuff, and eventually 2 years, 3 years from now, when you've come so far, you look back at those and your audience will too. So it's a big thing. And then if you just simply just start documenting the journey, guys, even if your life's average, it's just going to be very good for you to do that. And the whole personal journey that you have is just going to be massive, guys, and everyone can see it. So pretty important. Now, they're the 3 things that I think are pretty important about building a personal brand. Now, what to do if you're just starting out? First thing I'll say is, it doesn't matter what's happening in your life right now or how busy you are. You have time to fucking post shit. You must start building your personal brand in the background. It's really not that hard to do a video and throw it up once a month, or just post a tweet on Twitter, things like that, guys. Whenever you notice yourself giving advice to a friend or anyone, or even just pondering on a certain thought that you realized, just post it. And if you're doing a video, do it in one take. If you're doing a tweet, don't get fancy with what you're saying. Like, speak how you speak. Keep it super authentic and real. That's my advice when it comes to this. Document everything. And the next thing I'll say is, do not be faceless. I think that is a terrible idea, guys, especially when it comes to building trust and the networking stuff as well. In terms of me, faceless Twitter channels, they have a much less chance of meeting me or networking with me if I don't know what the fuck they look like. That's me personally, but I think definitely something to stay away from. Now, with the posting, guys, it's pretty simple. Post your thoughts and where you're at with everything on Twitter and YouTube. 1 video per month on YouTube. It's very, very simple, guys. That's all you need to do. Don't worry about results. Just fucking commit to that, and you'll see where you are later on. Now, slow build. Have this in the background, slowly building, guys. Don't think about results or nothing. Stick to your plan going forward, and I guarantee you'll notice the benefits. After less than 2 months, guys, just of me showing up daily, I have already noticed a massive change. I've noticed networking, I've noticed the accountability, I've noticed just overall the results of the brand is actually pretty decent in terms of how long I've been doing it for. I've got 800 followers on Twitter, and I've almost just hit 100 on YouTube. And guys, literally, it's been like 5 weeks. And I'm not even worried about that. I've got a current business that I'm building. I'm doing mine in the background as well. It's not really my, main focus. I'm not making any income from it. I just have a plan of, posting what I think, what I value, helping young men, and I just stick to that daily, guys. Now, in terms of what you should post, anything that you believe in that would help someone, you need to put out there. Stop thinking about the people that are levels above you. Start thinking about the guys that are 2 years younger than you or just 2 levels below you, because they're out there. There's so many people out there that don't know what you know or haven't learned things that you've learned. Doesn't matter what it is, guys, put it out there. You'll eventually see that people, respect your content or gain value from your content. Document anything you're currently doing. It's going to make your whole story and everything a lot better. If you have nothing to post, guys, which you don't, but if you're stuck for a bit, just talk about what you're currently learning. Whether you're picking up a book, a course, whatever. Just be authentic on the post and the video. Hey guys, I'm learning this. I've just been learning this for a week. This is what I realized. This is what I've, come to terms with this. You can help a lot of guys out there. Guarantee you guys, you do this for 2 years, you're going to be in a completely different position. Now, obviously I haven't done it for 2 years, so I don't know the answer to that. But I have been doing this for 5 weeks and I've already noticed so much in my life, guys. So if I just keep doing this for fucking 2 years, which is my plan, which is what I'm going to do, you can imagine where I'm going to be from that point on. So this is my thoughts on it, guys. You know, don't sleep on this. Even if it's just once a month, posting a video and some tweets every, a few times a week, that's enough. Just make sure you're showing up weekly and getting it done. Your future self will thank you for it if you do it, guys. So that's it. That wraps up the video. Have any questions, let me know in the comments, guys. Remember, I'm posting a video a day for 100 days. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.